Hello and welcome to World Cup Daily. Here are your headlines. Messi produces a masterclass. VAR fails France. And England prepare for Croatia. Plus, we're answering the question, what does the fourth official actually do in today's World Cup Daily for the 17th of June, 2026? We're at that point in the week where the weekend is very far away on one side and yet tantalizingly close on the other. It is called Wednesday. Welcome to the concept. I'm sweating buckets. And Lionel Messi, if you thought he was past his sell-by date, oh boy. Okay, it was only Algeria, but still, Argentina winning 3-0 against Algeria. The 38-year-old with all three goals in Kansas City. Talk about the yellow brick road. He's walking down it. He's dancing down it, maybe, all the way to Kansas. We'll have a match report on the way in a bit, but the performance came exactly 20 years after Messi's World Cup debut as an 18-year-old in Germany in 2006, underlying his remarkable longevity at the highest levels of the game. He is now the oldest World Cup goal scorer, which is a record he took away from Cristiano Ronaldo. He's either the oldest goal scorer or the oldest hat-trick goal scorer. I can't remember the stat they said, but it basically, Ronaldo was the last one and he could take it back. So we'll wait and see on that front. We have a match report on the France game, but a little bit on the VAR controversy last night, because VAR, when we did that World Cup Explained about VAR, we thought, well, you know, humans have put this in place, so it's bound to go wrong, and it did. Let's have a go at the stupid referee, the stupid referee, the stupid referee. Let's have a go at the stupid referee, because this guy was an absolute moron. France's opening World Cup victory against Senegal, they did win in the end, overshadowed by one of the worst VAR decisions I've ever seen involving Kylian Mbappe. So the match was goalless. In the second half, Mbappe went down in the penalty area following a challenge from Senegal's Sadio Mane. Referee Alritza Farhi was sent to the pitchside monitor to review it. He basically decided that Mbappe had initiated the contact, so it wasn't going to be a penalty. Now, I was listening to the commentary, and they were like, well, let's go to our refereeing expert. And the referee expert said, it's a stonewall penalty. And then when it wasn't given, everyone was like, what the heck has he done? What has he done? It's a level of incompetence. Like, he's either too stupid to be at the World Cup, or there's something much darker going on there. Much darker indeed. Anyway, we'll have a match report for that one in a bit. But yes, it's a controversial decision. And as I said in my VAR Explained video, it's not perfect if idiots are the ones implementing it. To England, then. They are playing Croatia tonight, and we have several World Cup debutants, potentially, when they begin their campaign tonight in Dallas. Thomas Tuchel, apparently, is set to name Jude Bellingham in advanced midfield, behind captain Harry Kane, whilst Anthony Gordon, Bukayo Saka, they're also expected to provide support in the attacking phase. However, Noah Badiki could come on to the starting 11. Saka is not considered fully fit. And yeah, we'll have a look at that one. We'll be live streaming that match. Of course, Pickford expected to start in goal. When is he not expected to be in goal? Mark Gay, Ezri Konsa and Reece James are also among likely to feature in the defence. So we know that Trevor Chalobah has come into the squad, with Tino Livramento exiting the squad with a hamstring injury that in the presser, Thomas Tuchel confirmed would be about a 5 to 6 week injury, so he would miss the entire tournament. The match is England's first game at this World Cup, and it's their first match with Croatia at a World Cup since that painful semi-final defeat in Russia in 2018. Speaking ahead of the game, it's England boss Thomas Tuchel.
I am personally very excited. Once you arrived, the 16 days flew by. So now we're here, we're at the starting line. Tomorrow we enter the tournament. Once you arrive at the venue in the city where you play, you instantly feel the tension and the excitement, and yeah, that's how it should be. So I feel that we are ready to go, and let's see tomorrow.
As I say, we will be live streaming that one. If you're on our YouTube or Twitch channels, you can watch us live from about 7:45 this evening. Dead Air Football or Dead Air Media Football. Just search for those two terms. Right, back to our World Cup Explained, our daily dose of footballing nonsense and rules. And today we explain what the fourth official actually does. Have you ever wondered what the fourth official actually does? That tracksuited man often found being shouted at by the managers like some sort of chavvy therapist. But what do they actually do? Well, their job is actually quite complicated. You might think their job is nothing more than like that of a ring girl that holds up the different numbered boards between the rounds in boxing. Because people only care when he says, oh, there's going to be 5 minutes of added on time. Otherwise, no one really cares about the fourth official. So let's break it down for you, role by role. What does the fourth official actually do? Starting with managing substitutions. The fourth official will check player changes, operate the electronic substitution board, and ensure substitutions are carried out correctly. The one that we all know them for is displaying the amount of added on time, even though the referee largely ignores this. Maybe we should too in the crowd, but we don't. Showing the amount of stoppage time at the end of each half as determined by the referee, who then politely ignores it. Monitoring technical issues. So this is where they communicate with the coaches, where they get shouted at by managers. They supervise the coaches, the staff, the substitutes to properly ensure the behaviour and integrity of the game is upheld and that only authorised personnel are on the touchline. Now here's a question for you. Which do you think is more difficult? Mediating between two countries in the United Nations or mediating between two football managers? Because that is what the fourth official has to do. The football managers, they're not trying to solve the crisis in the Middle East. The fourth official will also check equipment and players, assisting with inspections and ensuring substitutes are ready to enter the field of play. Of course, they'll be communicating with the referee throughout the match, providing information about incidents off the ball or the technical area via the official's communication system. And they'll also oversee the match operations, coordinating with stadium staff, security and medical teams, and potentially replacing an injured referee or assistant if required. That's what they do. Yes, I am that childish. But here's what they don't do. The fourth official does not make primary decisions on goals, fouls, penalties, or any other on-field incidents. Those decisions are made by the referee. So in summary, they basically operate as a middleman between the touchline, the management team, and the referee. Who else thought they were just there to hold up a board every now and again? And as we move on, is that the phone? That's the phone. Who's calling us right now? Answer the phone. Answer the phone. Answer the phone. Who is it?
It's your favorite president.
What do you want,
Calling
Don?
your very small, very tiny show. With no audience. I would ask you why you even do it, but you're such a loser. I also am here to congratulate New Zealand on their stalemate with Iran. I know all about stalemates with Iran. They should have called me. They would have got a massive victory, the biggest victory.
Yes, I know. Yeah, New Zealand found it pretty tough against Iran, yes.
Why are you calling them that? It's quite clearly Iran.
Yes, it is Iran, not Iran. Iran. I know you Americans say Iran, but it's Iran.
I just wanted to come out and say that only the great nations get stalemate with Iran.
So the USA and New Zealand have drawn against Iran so far.
You
That's
know, you're a very small man.
okay.
Everybody says it.
Uh,
Everybody's saying it. You have very small hands. You are a very small man with small hands, the smallest hands. Whereas I have the bigliest. Get on with your stupid show. You complete and utter cretin. See, I'm picking up British words because all you guys are in my country right now. Cafefe.
Love to you. Thank you very much. Well done on the UFC. Can we move on now, please? Match reports. That's not the real Trump. You know it isn't. Match reports now. Some interesting games last night, including that VAR controversy, which we've already talked about. France and Argentina all in action last night, including Austria as well. And Jordan making their World Cup debut. Let's get those match reports. Kylian Mbappe has become France's all-time leading goal scorer as Les Bleus open their World Cup campaign with a 3-1 win over Senegal in New Jersey. The Real Madrid forward scored twice to move on to 58 international goals, surpassing the former record holder Olivier Giroud. Senegal were the better side for much of the first half and came close to taking the lead when Nicholas Jackson struck the post. Ismail Assar also missed a great opportunity before the break, while France struggled to create clear chances despite their star-studded attack. Didier Deschamps' side improved significantly after the restart and eventually broke the deadlock through Mbappe's low finish. Bradley Barcola doubled the advantage late on, although 18-year-old Ibrahim Mbaye became the youngest African goalscorer in World Cup history when he pulled one back for Senegal with a powerful strike. Any hopes of a comeback were ended deep into stoppage time when Mbappe unleashed a stunning long-range effort for his second goal of the night. The victory gives France the perfect start in Group H, while Mbappe's record-breaking performance further underlined his status as one of the leading stars of world football. Erling Haaland scored twice on his World Cup debut as Norway marked their return to the tournament after 28 years with a 4-1 victory over Iraq in Boston. The Manchester City striker continued his remarkable international scoring record, taking his tally to 57 goals in 51 appearances for his country. Iraq, playing in their first World Cup for 40 years, started brightly and matched Norway for much of the opening half an hour. However, Haaland broke the deadlock shortly after the first hydration break when he slided a low cross from David Mullerwolf. Iraq responded well and levelled through Ayman Hussein, who powered a header beyond the goalkeeper from Amir Al-Amari's cross. The scores remained level for only 4 minutes as Haaland capitalised on a mistake by veteran goalkeeper Yahal Lassan, charging down his clearance and watching the ball rebound into the net. Iraq continued to threaten before the break, but Norway gradually took control of the second half and extended their lead when substitute Leo Ostigard headed home from a corner from Martin Odegaard. Haaland was denied a hat-trick late on by Hassan, but Norway still added a fourth goal in stoppage time when Hussein inadvertently turned a looping Haaland header into his own net. The victory gives Norway the perfect start in Group I, whilst Iraq's wait for their first ever World Cup point continues. Age really is just a number, as Lionel Messi produced a historic performance as reigning champions Argentina began their World Cup defence with a 3-0 win over North African side Algeria in Kansas City. Making his 200th appearance for his country, the 8-time Ballon d'Or winner scored the first World Cup hat-trick of his career and moved level with Miroslav Klose as the tournament's all-time leading goalscorer on 16 goals. Argentina took the lead in the 17th minute when Messi collected a pass from Rodrigo de Paul, and curled a superb effort beyond goalkeeper Lucas Zidane, son of the French great Zinedine Zidane. Both sides had goals disallowed during an entertaining opening period, whilst Messi also escaped punishment following a robust challenge on defender Aïssa Mandi. Algeria remained competitive for long periods, but Argentina's quality eventually told. Messi doubled their lead after the hour mark, when he capitalised on a mistake from Zidane, calmly slotting home from close range to put the defending champions firmly in control. The 38-year-old then completed his hat-trick in the 76th minute, driving forward and unleashing a powerful strike from the edge of the area after receiving the ball from Nicolas Gonzalez. The victory might just give a little fear to the other teams as an early warning of Argentina's prowess as they attempt to retain the World Cup. Austria claimed their first World Cup victory since 1990 with a 3-1 win over tournament debutants Jordan in San Francisco. Ralf Rangnick's side made a successful return to the finals and moved into a strong position in Group J. The Austrians took the lead after 21 minutes through Romano Schmid, who produced a stunning strike from distance. Jordan responded well and levelled 5 minutes into the second half when Ali Oljuan curled an excellent effort beyond the goalkeeper to bring the newcomers back into the contest. Austria thought they'd regain the lead through veteran forward Marko Arnautovic, but the goal was ruled out following a VAR review after the ball was adjudged to have struck Stefan Poch's arm in the build-up. The breakthrough eventually came in the 76th minute when defender Yazan Al-Arab inadvertently flicked the corner into his own net. Arnautovic finally got his goal deep into stoppage time, converting a penalty after Salim Obaid handled the ball inside his own area. The victory gives the Austrians their first World Cup win in 36 years and sets up a fascinating clash with defending champions Argentina, whilst Jordan will look to bounce back against Algeria in their next group match.
Your schedule for tonight, then?
We start off tonight with Group K action as Portugal face the Democratic Republic of Congo, formerly Zaire the last time they're in the World Cup. That's a 6 p.m. kickoff British summertime. It's on BBC One. The big one, the 9 p.m. kickoff, England versus Croatia, Group L. We'll be live streaming that one, so come and join us. If not, it's on ITV1. Midnight for Ghana and Panama, the other game in Group L, also on ITV1. That directly follows the England-Croatia match. And if you're staying up for this one, God love you, 3 a.m. British summertime, Group K, Uzbekistan versus Colombia. That is on BBC One.
Thank you very much. That's your schedule for tonight. And it brings us to the final segment of the show, which is your World Cup moment of Zen. Now, I hasten to add, no one has been confirmed hurt in this, hence why we're making a joke about it. But with storms affecting Central and Latin America, anybody fancy some Rocket League? That's our show. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.